Hello, everybody. This is Noah, aka President Foxman, and today I wanted to talk about something that I've seen a bit recently again, something I've seen before, and so I wanted to take some time to talk about it. People have asked me on several occasions, um, you know, Noah, you talk about all these things, you take the time to explore all these philosophical ideas, and then you never really provide a perspective that you're coming from, you know? What do you believe? And, I've had trouble with this question. It's made me uncomfortable, and so I wanted to explain that and to kind of give my perspective on it and why I don't know, it's made me feel that way. So, when I hear, what do you believe? I I hear something like, "What box can I put you in?" What perspective um, can can I I I don't know, put you into? If you're a libertarian, then I can make a whole bunch of assumptions about what you believe, and so that's a very negative way of seeing it, and I fully understand that. But that's been my experience somewhat with just the way that I've talked to even in my personal life, where people develop a framework of understanding who I am and what I think, and then they seem to easily get surprised when I express something outside of that. And so my goal with this YouTube channel was to have a place where I don't have to worry about that, where I can kind of just talk freely, and if people are interested in wanting to know what I believe, they can watch these videos and find out. That they don't need a shortcut, that you can find it out if you take the time to think about it. And that's not something that everybody has to do, right? Like, if you're not interested in that kind of stuff, then, like, enjoy the videos, have a good time. You can do that. But if you do care, it's there, right? I don't want to put a label on it, because by putting a label on beliefs, you get into weird spaces sometimes. And there, again, are a lot of assumptions that people make about any group. And so I don't want to alienate any single person because I happen to use a label that they have had problems with in the past. And so that's just been something that I've been kind of considering and processing through. Um, yeah. But I think there is a place to say, well, these labels are important to a certain extent. Like, you can't be a free-floating person without a perspective. And so my hope here, again, is that these videos provide that insight, that perspective. For example, this book club series I'm working on, I think, I'm being pretty upfront and open about the things that I think and I believe. In different places, I've told parts of my story on Christian Baxter's channel. You can see a video where I talk to him and I give a little bit of my background. On Friday Morning Nameless, there's another video. I talked to Chad about some of my past and places I come from. But for the most part, like, I think the most important things about what I believe are these kind of meta points that, I believe that everybody has something to add to the conversation, that it's all, vitally important. But there isn't there isn't a simple right answer that fits in the box, even though there is a right answer. And I don't know, it's hard to put, right? There is a truth, but it's hard to get at, and it takes work. And it's not as easy as marking a box on a ballot. So, those are my thoughts. I hope it didn't come as too aggressive, but yeah, that's why I have been super cagey about these type of questions. It makes me a little uncomfortable. And so in the past, I've said stuff like, oh, you should watch my videos, or I've outright just not responded. So this is my response. This is what I believe. I don't think it's that hard to kind of get to, if you want to try to put me in a box, I don't think it's that hard to think of one for me. But for the purposes of this channel, I do my best to avoid that. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future, but for now, I think this is the best response I can think of. So, thank you all for watching, and look forward to more in the future. Have a good one, everyone.